Hello, my name is Sergio Vega, and today I will be demonstrating how to make your own DIY first aid kit. By the end of my speech, I hope that you guys will be able to learn how to make your own first aid kit and will also be able to understand the benefits that can be applied once you have made your own. I'll be giving you 3 beneficial reasons that can make your day way better if you were to have your own DIY first aid kit. Life is full of surprises, and when you hurt yourself, it just ruins your day completely. With your own first aid kit, it will soothe those pains and make you feel better. Also, it is always better to be prepared than to be unprepared in a scary situation. With your own first aid kit, you will know exactly how to approach an injury rather than just feeling scared. About 42% of Americans have been unable to care for an injury because they did not have the first aid supplies on hand, according to an article written by Flument in 2013. Here are some beneficial reasons why you should have your own first aid kit. Life is full of surprises, and no one likes suffering and pain. Headaches are a common issue. They come at the most random moments, and with your aid kit, you will be prepared for any emergency. Tripping and falling can happen when you least expect it. This will cause a burning sensation called road rash. And with your first aid kit, you will be able to tend to your injuries. If you are a parent, you know how clumsy and unpredictable your child can get. As a parent, you never want to see your child in any pain, so it is always better to be prepared for the worst. Another great thing about making your own first aid kit is that depending on who you are and what you like to do, you can add the necessities that will be right for you. When creating your first aid kit, you can customize it to your very own personal needs. You can even customize it by making a travel pack or keeping one in your car or having a small one in your purse or bag. You can even take it a step further by adjusting it into the types of hobbies that you're interested in, like if you are a hiker or even a skater. If have a younger sibling or a child, you can make a kit to be versatile to any injuries that they might come across. With your first aid kit, you can provide assistance to any injured person. When a loved one gets hurt and you are with them, you are not going to be able to be thinking straight, and your mind is going to be racing, trying to figure out how to help them and also trying to calm them down. By having your first aid kit, you won't have that hopeless feeling when you have just witnessed somebody get injured. Since you are the one who made the kit, you will know exactly what you have in your first aid kit and will analyze what would be the best possible route to take in helping someone who has just gotten hurt. Never feel hopeless and overwhelmed again. You should always stay calm and assist the injured person. This will assure that they will stay calm too. Now to move on to your own DIY first aid kit and the essentials you should equip it with. According to the American Red Cross in 2021, Chan in 2019, and the Riverside Examiner in 2012, these are the best items to have in your first aid kit. Number 1 on the list would be Tylenol. Tylenol is great for any aches and pains that you might have, and it will be sure to relieve the pain that you are feeling. Next on the list, we have Neosporin and antiseptic cream. Neosporin is great for small cuts and abrasions, but antiseptic cream is good for deeper wounds, and it can even help with scarring. Benadryl. Next on the list, we have Benadryl, which is for allergies. If someone is having an allergic reaction, you could easily give them one of these pills and it will help them, or even if you're having allergies that day, you can take one of these pills and it will help with the allergies. Next on the list, we have sterile gauze, scissors, and surgical tape. With sterile gauze, you could apply it to any cuts, and with that antiseptic cream, it will make your cut better, and with the scissors and the surgical tape, it would also help by cutting the gauze and the tape will help it stay together. Next on the list, we have those pain relieving pads for any aching muscle. Maybe your neck was hurting one morning and you add one of these pads and they will it will be sure to help you and make you feel better. And with the antiseptic wipes, these are good for disinfecting anything that maybe you cut yourself and you want to disinfect it, or maybe even just disinfecting your hands. Next on the list, we have an ice pack, which is also like dry ice. Having an ice pack is good to have even when you have a headache or if you've broken an arm. It's sure to reduce the swelling, or if you're just like you have an aching pain, the ice pack will be good. Next on the list, we have a thermometer. Maybe one of your family members is feeling sick, you could easily take their temperature, and if they're running a high fever, then you know it's time to take them to the hospital or get them some serious help. Cause when you have an assortment of band-aids, it's always good to have different sizes of band-aids because you never know how big of a cut you might get. So even like for a small band-aid that's stinging, or for a small cut and it's stinging, you could apply a band-aid and it'll help with like not getting it dirty or infected. Next on the list we have is gloves. It's always better to protect yourself when you're trying to attend to an injured person. You never want to have like their blood or like or anything just coming in contact with yourself. Next on the list we have tweezers. It's always good. These will help if you get like a splinter, or maybe from that road rash you have like a rock in your knee or like in a cut. You could easily take it out with the tweezers, and with antiseptic wipes you could also clean the tweezers before taking out that rock. And last on the list is we have a CPR mask. You can give someone CPR with this, and also with the safety glasses. It's always better to protect yourself when you're trying to help someone, because you never want to come in contact with their stuff. Thank you for listening to my presentation.